Hello everybody, this is Left Side Only. Welcome to my channel where I'm going to teach you how to not be a noob. That's N-E-W-B, not N-O-O-B. Um, so today's game is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and we're going to be playing Exo Zombies in the map Outbreak. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Today we're going to cover maximizing your points. Of course, assuming you already know the basics of how to play, your controller layout, and all that happy jazz. You see your map right here. I'm going to assume you know the map layout. So, for the first few rounds, you won't need anything other than your starting pistol. Some people like to get the Bulldog or the MK14 off the wall. There's really no need for that extra firepower, but go ahead and look around here. Of course, first you want to get your 100 points for turning on the power. So if you come over here to get the MK14 or you go over here to get the Bulldog, you've spent 500 points you don't need to. So I'm gonna train these zombies around so that I can try to think and talk at the same time and explain some things to you. The biggest thing we're going to be watching today is that bottom left hand corner of my screen where my points are. So every bullet that hits a zombie is going to get you 10 points. And the first round is very tempting because they die very easily. Obviously, they're the weakest zombies you're going to run into, to just get one stab kills. It's an insta kill without having to get the power up. So let's go ahead and do one like that. So we got 130 points for that kill. Some people like to get a little crazy and just fire off all their ammunition. Now it's going to take 5 bullets to kill these first round zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 40 points. And we get 60 for the kill shot. So what have we learned? That we get 130 points for a melee kill versus 60 points for a weapon kill. So already killing him with a bullet is losing out on 70 points. Beyond that, we only got 100 points total for the weapon kill. So already we're getting 30 more points for the stab kill. However, we're looking to maximize our points, so we're going to combine the two. So if it takes 5 shots to kill them, then we're going to shoot them 4 times. So there's 40 points. And then we get the other 130. So now we're at 170 points per kill. So that is the best and fastest way to do it. 4 rounds, stab.
Say hello to your mother.
So we've maximized our points there. Of course, you always want to get these wall credits if you can. So in the second round, you want to shoot them 7 times whenever they come up. 7 shots and stab. So if you shoot 8 times, then again you've lost out on those extra 70 points. Also realize that your bullets will penetrate. So there's my 7 shots in a stab, but I was also hitting this guy back here, if you were watching my points. So now if I try to get 7 on him, 3, 4, 5, he died on the 5th shot. So when you're lining up points in the first few rounds, you want to line it up so that you're only shooting one at a time. Otherwise, it'll throw off your count and you end up losing your points.
Oh hell, I'm low on ammo.
Now, if you run low on ammo or you run out of ammo, as we have here, it's not really too big of a deal. You see, I'm already at 3,000 points. And for 3,000 points, I could go open up the exo room right now. Because this door is 750, the next one is 1250, which puts you at, or the next one's 1,000, which puts you at 1750, and then the last one is 1250, which puts you at 3,000 points. But I like to be able to hit the box. So now we're in round 3, and it's going to take, without our exosuit, it's going to take 1 stab per round. Let's see, we only get 10 points per stab, but we still get the 130 for the stab kill. So it's 150 for a melee kill in round 3. Now, I'm not getting this insta-kill for a reason, so I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. Why aren't we getting the insta-kill?
Vegas, baby.
Okay, because we're going to be one-shotting a one-shot stab and getting our 130 points, but we're going to miss out on the other 20 points for the first 2 attacks. And we have, well, a whole bunch of zombies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we'll just say there's about 15 zombies here, which means that insta-kill, even though we could have killed them all right off the bat, would have ended up losing 300 points. And again, we're talking about maximizing our points. And of course, when you stab, you want to back up, especially if you're stabbing into a crowd like this, because it's easy enough for them to catch you. And it's real easy to get overwhelmed. Now, if you're not comfortable with this, or if you're the kind that just likes to freak out and you can't play calmly, if you've got them all grouped together, you can toss a grenade and just let the whole group walk over it. But I guarantee you we could have got a lot more kills than that. But so now we're at 5,000 points, and we're just going to go ahead because we have this crawler. Open up our doors. Always make sure you check for your credit machines. Empty, empty. Turn on your power. Empty.
I need ammo.
Open the door to the hallway. See what this magical little box will give us. IMR. Not my favorite weapon, but it'll work for now. So right now we just need something to protect us and really get us some extra points until we can get a weapon we want. No money, no money.
On.
No money. Okay. Oh, look, there's money. Money! Get our exosuit. Alright, so when it comes to melee kills, or melee damage, I should say, the exosuit, understandably, does considerably more damage for a melee attack than does stabbing without the suit. I haven't done the exact math, but it comes out to somewhere around the same amount of damage you would get from 2 full clips of the Atlas 45. Well, that was lucky. So we'll talk about that real quick too. So I'm gonna go get my perk here. I always try to get my perks before my weapons.
Screw those
Um,
guys.
but it's also because I know how to use every weapon efficiently. So the big reason I don't like the IMR is because it's too powerful for the early rounds. So you see that one little 3-round burst and they're done. So what we did there was ran straight across, so when they get 1 or 2 hits, and then we get the melee kill. Now if we didn't have our exosuit, this would take 4 stabs to kill them, as opposed to 1. But I want my points, so I only want to hit them once or twice before I stab. If I'm kind of in a hurry to kill them all, line them up, and they'll drop. And this is what we're looking for right now. Get some of this ammo. So, now, if you have enough rounds in your 45, Atlas 45, if you remember in round 3 it took 9 shots. So, the easiest way now is to just go ahead and unload a full clip, and then stab. So that gets you 230 per kill. You can be a stickler about it and get in your 12 shots before you stab. But you see we have a limited amount of ammunition, and there's a bunch of these guys here. So pretty much just make sure every bullet hits and you're fine. This of course will be a lot different if you're in multiplayer, but we're in single player mode. Gotta love multiplayer. Stab and jab. So now I'm going to talk about the power-ups real quick and how they affect your points. We've already talked about insta-kill. I really try to not get insta-kill unless it's just really overwhelming in the higher rounds and I just need to clear out the whole room. Usually that moment is during multiplayer. Somebody goes down and need to cover them, and there happens to be an insta-kill, and it's a great way to clear out the room and get your points. The DNA bomb? No. Never. Ever, ever, ever. I know people tell me, well, you still get points for it. You still get points for it. Yeah, you get 400 points for a DNA bomb. Now, if we're here in round 4 and we unload a full clip of the Atlas 45 and then stab, that's 230 points. So just 2 zombies gets you more points than the DNA bomb. So the DNA bomb is just stupid. Sorry, it is. The only time I ever hit a DNA bomb is if I'm in a multiplayer in a higher round and there's a lot of other, a lot of zombies around. I have to clear them out so I can pick somebody up because they went down. Even then, I don't like to do it, but it's only if I absolutely have to. You know what? I need to go get this Exomatic. Duh.
I'm gonna play me some doctor.
I tend to forget about that one. In multiplayer, that's the last perk I get. In single player, it really should be the first one you get because you don't have to have the exosuit to get it. You always want to get your full ammo. But the last perk, security. It's another one of those that I only get in emergencies. It's one thing to. Well, let me talk about this real quick. Dogs, screw 'em. I mean, yeah, you can maximize the points on them if you want to. You can stab kill them. I usually try to not stab them because there's a tendency to hit that reload before you reload your weapon, and then you lose a partial clip.
Shit. Need more rounds.
Anywho, if you activate the security yourself, then yes, you get points for it. But if you get the security power up, because it activates all of them, you don't get any points. So again, you're just losing points. So here we are on round 6, and we're just going to continue on as we were in round 4. Just empty the clip and stab. And I don't know, we were talking about maximizing points, but now we're in round 6, and it doesn't really matter a whole lot, because as long as you're making contact with those bullets and you're not just shooting haphazardly, then you're getting points. And at this point, you probably do want to just go ahead and overlap to maximize that bullet penetration, because now each bullet is getting, you see those 10s racking up over there. So we get a good lineup for our last few bullets here.
Need some ammo.
And there we are. But yeah, so now here we're on round 6, and maximizing our points isn't going to matter so much, because we're mowing them down, getting plenty of points, and we can get any and every perk we want to very soon. Not going to worry about our insta-kill. Although, might not be a bad idea at this point, because now instead of the, what, 10, 20, instead of the 80 points per kill, we can go ahead and get our 130. Because why not? Because we're going to be greedy like that. We have our crawler there. We're going to go ahead and get this out of the way. So now here we're at 8,600 points. We've got 2 out of 5 of our perks. We've already hit the box once. We can get this one. We can open this door. Turn on our power. Money. We can get our exo soldier.
I could use some of this.
We can get some contact grenades. We get exo health.
Good stuff.
And there you have it. Round 6. Not even completely maximized our points as well as we could have. And here we are at the end of round 6 with all 5 perks, plus contact grenades, plus we've hit the box one time. And we can now just fire at will, because all it's about now is getting enough points to hit the box and upgrade our weapons when we find the ones we want. So we're going to go ahead through this round one more time, so our video needs to come to a close shortly. So I've got 2 shots. Forget that. Don't worry about that security. See now, one round, stab. Might as well maximize what we can, right? If you're using this IMR at this point, and that first 3-round burst doesn't kill him, hit him with that stab. Because that stab will finish him off. Look, not even halfway through the round, we could hit the box 3 times.
Time to clean up.
Again, just make sure at this point that you get them lined up so that every bullet does the maximum points. We've got ourselves a crawler. Look, we can go hit the box 4 times, get what we need. It's all good. Now here's the only other time I'll hit DNA bomb. It's the end of the round. Get all my points. Round's over. Then it's a 400 free points.
Shit just got
So
real,
I hope this video helps. Like, subscribe, all that happy jazz, whatever. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, especially. And hopefully we'll see you online, and I can help you out that way. I do train people all day, every day. I am looking forward to seeing you, hearing from you. And happy zombie slaying, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.